Riveting content. Empowering your life. Welcome to The Sphere. This episode is sponsored by
Sphere Exclusives. Looking for exclusive content from your favorite podcasts here at The Sphere? Head over to sphere.tv/Patreon and sign up today. Session Boutique. Session Boutique is your one-stop shop for all your fashion needs, from mom to businesswoman or just being classy and cute. Check out Session Boutique at www.shopsessionboutique.com. The Remedy. The Remedy is a radio program that specializes in soul-stirring tunes you need to get you through your workday. Listen on Wednesdays from 12 to 2 p.m. and Saturdays from 6 p. to 8 p. Central Standard Time at kpft.org/listen.
Everyone, it's your man Kayla Laws, aka Senor Wapo. You're tuned into the latest edition of G is for Gentlemen, episode 76. I am one of your co-hosts. You can follow me at Senor Wapo 713. That's, you know what it is, SENORGUAPO 713. Holla at your boy. Got my brother Royce. What's goody?
What it is? Body by Royce Thomas, aka Mr. Shoot Your Shot.
Hey.
AKA it's Friday and we done made it through the week.
Come on, somebody. Come on, somebody. Nate, what's good, man?
Hey, man, what's good, everybody? How's everybody doing, man? You know, it's Nathaniel James, the owner of WJ Knots. You know, just got this little spring look going on.
I love it, bro.
Season has changed. I'm feeling good. I was watching some old Ric Flair promos. I seen him wearing this with the rest of the Four Horsemen, you know.
Yeah.
He was on this thing, man. In a good mood. Let
them know where they can get a hold of you, bro.
Man, WJ Knots, everything on Instagram, Facebook, WJ Knots, all over the place.
You know what, man? I went through your account today. Like went from all the way back 20.
So
weeks. So
I guess you didn't look at it before. Thank you for the support.
No. I looked at it before, but I hadn't gone through the whole account. You know how I went all the way down to the first post.
I researched you though.
You know what I'm saying? I feel you.
I've looked at Royce's stuff too. I like to know what I'm dealing with.
Exactly, but
ain't no telling what you saw on mine.
I haven't gone. I think I've gone like 20 weeks to yours or something. But I went to the beginning
I've looked at
of
it.
yours.
I looked a couple of times. But go ahead. I'm listening.
I got a lot of content, so you go all the way through mine. Jesus.
Yeah,
Lord.
that's what I was like. Yeah. I haven't even went through mine.
Right. But I went through yours today, bro, and it's mad impressive. You told me, and I know everything you've done. I've been on the site more than I've been on the Instagram. But in terms of the style tips and the things that you've done, man, I think if you're listening and or watching, go to WJ Knots, not with a K, and make sure you connect with this brother, man. He got a lot of good insight.
Yeah, he does.
Regarding men. But no, for sure, man.
Yeah, he does.
We've talked about a lot of this stuff, but it's a great visual, the things that you give, memes and sort of, I guess, what's the word I'm looking for? Infographics and things of that nature. So, shout out to you, bro. Like, it was some dope content for real.
Yeah,
Word up.
I try to help the masses, man. You know, I just want everybody to be put in a position where they can put their best foot forward at all times.
Yeah, and if you agree, man, shout out to you for that, man. And if you're looking for, and Nate and I talk about this a lot, if you're looking for some dope street style inspo, you gotta go to Body by Royce. Can folk really get like you're a maven at it, bro?
I be trying.
No, you be succeeding.
I just be putting on stuff.
You be succeeding.
I tell people that all the time.
Oh, so now we're gonna go with the modest route.
No, I'm just saying. I literally just be putting on stuff.
But when it's in you, it's in you, man.
Yeah. Just like when y'all be doing the bespoke, I was telling a friend this earlier. I was like, man, sitting between them two guys, if you make me want to get my bespoke game up, because y'all be on it. The way y'all accessorize and everything. Man. I can do a little prep. And then that's as much as I go. If nobody put my suit together for me, I don't be on it like that.
Man, when it's in you, it's in you. But before we go too deep in the show, I want to say thank you from WJ Knots, G is for Gentlemen, everybody here that came out to our first rendition of Dapper Dialogues. I want to give a shout out to Spot the Barber at the Spot Barber Lounge over there on Fannin Street, the Balcones Distillery, Big Texas Whiskey. Everybody that came out and had a part of it. It was a good vibe. We appreciate everybody that came out. Some of the friends of the show, you know, like Kenvy came by. Now,
Kenvy came by.
She came by. Appreciate you coming by, man. Tori Chalet,
came
thank
through.
you. So it was just a good look, man. We
Charmed by Rucker, she came through. She's
as
been a guest
well
on
as
the
well.
show.
So
Absolutely.
we already got the next one booked in place. It's gonna be Tuesday, May the 14th.
Let's do it.
So we got some even more good stuff coming out.
4112 Fannin, Houston, Texas.
Some good things coming out. We're gonna have some great giveaways. Just come out, vibe, meet like-minded people, and get a bunch of free stuff and enjoy what's going on. So thanks again to everybody that came out. We really appreciate it. And I hate that Royce couldn't make it. I couldn't make it,
but I will be at the next one. Most definitely. They gave me enough time to make sure everything on my schedule is clear because I'm definitely going to be there. I hate being out there, not being there with my guys because I definitely want to show that unified front.
And I tell you what was so dope about the venue. Again, man, make sure if you're in Houston and you need a fresh chop or you just want to get some great vibes and connect with some people, go to the Spot Barber Lounge. I love, the energy that he was given in terms of he was saying that that of course it's a barbershop and it's a venue to get your hair cut and things of that nature. But he said it's for the community. And that's at the core of me. That's who I am. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's who we all are. We all about giving back to our community, to our little brothers and sisters.
Definitely, real down to earth guy. He was like, man. He said, man, just come in. I remember I heard him tell somebody. He said, man, Nate was here yesterday. He was just here in the suit, just chilling, doing some work on his computer. Like, don't always have to be there, getting a haircut. He just likes to have the vibe of good people and just good energy in the room. So it's something that it's really appreciated that we have people like that in the community that open up their doors for people like us to really just come in there and for minds to bounce ideas off of each other and just how can I put it? Just break bread with each other and just go back and forth. So hey, Spot, shout out to you, my man.
Listen,
shout out to you.
I hadn't told y'all, but I got us potentially an appearance in the summer.
Okay.
From that, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So we inking it, and I don't want to give y'all no half information, but I mean it was a really good look, man.
I'm very anxious, so I'm gonna ask you right as soon as we get off camera. I'm like, where's that? I need
Tell
to
me
know.
the dress code, 'cause
need to know ASAP.
Yeah,
if I got to match y'all fly, I'm gonna need about 2 months in order to get everything ready.
Says the guy who told us what happened to him and the quality of what was taken to him earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
I got that back. Thank the Lord.
Thank the Lord.
Thank the Lord. I got that back.
Man, but let's get this shaking, man. What you got for us?
So I was talking about the quality of what Royce has, and Royce has, he's a sneak. Both of these guys are really big sneakerheads, even bigger than me. But Royce is a high end sneakerhead, like he really is. And there's this thing about being a high end in menswear and in fashion, but high end is also translated into this thing called marijuana. Right, and so Barney's New York. I'm sure you've heard of them, Royce.
Yeah, of course.
Barney's New York.
Barney's.
Absolutely love them. Well, they're a luxury specialty retailer, and they have opened a new kind of, venture regarding, and it's called the High End. It's a luxury cannabis lifestyle shop. So on the 5th floor of the Beverly Hills flagship store, which is the first store in Beverly Hills, the first store in the LA area. The 5th floor is dedicated only to cannabis paraphernalia, like pipe, custom made, pipe, hand blown, glass pipes, all these kinds of deal. And so they partner with a company called BMO. I want to say, I believe it's BMO, and BMO is a high end kind of craft artisanal weed company. Marijuana company, and it was interesting because they're the first. They being Barney's, they're the first big retailer to get in the cannabis space. Obviously, there's smoke shops around the country, right? Yeah. Like we live in Houston. Yeah. Like you can't go on the southwest side. You can't go too far on the southwest side without seeing or that north without seeing. You know what I'm saying? A smoke shop. And so it's interesting that a retailer known for carrying high-end brands, all kinds of high-end brands, stuff that you haven't heard of. It's a high-end retail store. It makes its wave with that demographic and that culture. And I say demographic from an earnings standpoint because it ain't black nor white. It's just if you got the bread or you feel like you can afford it, you go out and do it. It's interesting that they got in this space, especially in this culture.
I'm not surprised.
You're not surprised? Tell me why.
Well, it's a business move. So think about it, man. Like, one thing I realized, anything that could make people make money off of convenience, and I also notice people, if they can give you like a real high end version of it, Like people,
Yeah.
people like Spot.
Right.
This barber lounge.
Yeah.
People are going to come to that. You know what I mean? So anything that could be not nicer, you're gonna. I went to a candy shop, the chocolate bar. They have cake. They have cake. But it's a nicer spot.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Nice candy store.
Yeah. So
gallery too.
Yeah. So stuff like, okay, all right. So you're in California. Weed, that's big business out there.
Absolutely.
Very big.
That's big business out there. Now, okay, it's big business here. We threw a nice spin on it. It's accepted here. It's legal. Why not? Now, will something be so popping in certain parts of the South? Maybe not, because we are more
conservative.
Exactly. But that's a hell of a business move. I understand.
No, it's a hell of a business move. Even so much so that it's being marijuana has been decriminalized in New York as well. So the New York the Fifth Ave store is going to do the same thing in Fifth Ave. That's what's crazy. On Fifth Ave rather. So it's an interesting move. So, when you think high end, the brain, for most people, not necessarily from us because we're in the space, but the brain oftentimes goes to high class, right? When you think people that spend more money, if you got a Benz, you maybe, like, you know what I mean? Like, we kind of go that route.
Man,
a lot of people.
It just gives you a reason, instead of charging $30 or $40, $140, $130.
Right.
Oh, hey, we're gonna put some nice lighting in here.
Yeah.
We're gonna put some hardwood or some dope marble floors.
Absolutely. And that's what they did. And that's what they did.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? Let's throw some cafe lattes around the corner.
Oh yeah.
Bam.
Yeah.
It went through the roof,
Like
man.
Capital One did.
It went through the roof. It went through the roof. So that's how they do it, man.
Yeah.
So there's always a niche of people, of high end people that just want the high end feel.
Yeah. So for sure. But so let me ask you though. The question of one of the questions of the day are, will weed smoking ever be considered gentlemanly?
Depending on how they commercialize it, man. Like it's funny because I brought it up when I was at Spot at the shop before I came in. I was telling this is what we're gonna talk about on the show, and his brother was like, "Well, you think about it." He said, "Man, prohibition stuff was bad, and people was real frowned upon." He said, "Let's be honest, if it was illegal, if alcohol was illegal, not as many people would drink."
Yeah.
It's
the mystique of
he said,
you can't do it. People want to do it.
He said, not as many people would drink. He says, so when you make it legal, he said, think about it. He said, because you make it legal, then more people are going to put in nicer packages. There's going to be nicer places you can buy it at. There's going to be nicer places you can smoke it at. So think about it, man. It was like, you got a cigar bar. Like if they had a weed bar, you go in there. It's real nice. It's pretty women giving it to you, giving you your pipes, rolling your sweets for you. You sitting down on leather couches and chairs, plush carpet and flat screen and stuff like that. That don't sound that bad, especially with as many people who it is that smokes weed out here.
Right.
So now it's okay. I can do it. It's not frowned upon. I can bring it out in the open. Yeah. It'll fit right in.
Yeah.
It just depends on how they pretty up the package.
Right. If you make that thing real exclusive, right? You know what I'm saying? Like people might jump on the bandwagon. Is what you're saying?
I mean, I can see, like you said, it depends on, and then it also, in my opinion, it depends on the products. Like if they're gonna be vaping it, you know what I mean, as far as using that electronic thing that they do. Yeah. I don't smoke regardless, so I
don't either. But I look at it this way.
I can see, like, if you give them alternate or alternative ways to be able to consume the product. I think that's what also make it on a grander scale.
Think about this. Think about people and weed when we were kids and how mainstream it is now.
Yeah. Stigma has been reduced.
Yeah. Think about, because then you got people like Snoop, Wiz Khalifa, people who are pop culture icons, and this is something that is attached to them all the time.
Yeah.
And these are people who are doing shows. They're on Good Morning America. They're doing some March too. Like they're known for weed smoking.
Be high.
They are known for this, and they
did a tour, How High tour,
and they are household names.
Yeah.
So just think about how that has changed.
Yeah.
So it's only going to the way, if they package it the right way and they make commercialized and people can make money off of it, they can find different ways to do it. Oh yeah.
Okay. Well, Facebook Live, thank you all for tuning in, but you've got to subscribe to get the rest of the show. So, subscribe to our show. So subscribe to our show on all major platforms, including iTunes, Spotify, YouTube, iHeartRadio, and anywhere else the podcast can be found. Review our show across all platforms and help us to build better content for you. Share the entire show with your family and friends right from the Sphere Podcast Network Facebook page. And last but not least, support our mission to bring enriched and inspiring content each and every week. You can do a one-time donation at www.thesphere.tv/donate or get exclusive content almost daily via our Patreon tiers. Sign up at www.thesphere.tv/Patreon.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I think it's important, man. That stigma thing is big because, you know, I posted it on my Facebook, and before I came in, I had like 40 some odd comments on it. Like, it was really chiming in on it. And I tend to agree with you. I don't smoke either, but I used to, you know, back recreationally having a good time when I was younger. But I agree with you that if they take the stigma out of it, if it becomes something that you can market it in like how cognac is marketed, right? Or how make it distinguished or a lifestyle, then it will be, because at one point in time cigars were. But it's interesting. Even today, though, cigars are supposed to be the gentlemanly smoke in America, right? Cigars and then pipes, tobacco pipes, no other pipe, right?
Yeah.
And so, but if you go to certain parts of the city,
You can't smoke.
you can't smoke cigar, but you can smoke squares. You can smoke you go to Sugarland Town Center. There's a cigar shop there, Stogies. You know about Stogies.
I ain't gonna lie, it isn't more of a.
It's a robust smell.
I'm about to say, for lack of a better word, it's more of a choking sensation if you're not.
If you're not used to it, it is a robust smell. But smoke is smoke.
But it does stay with you. But you're right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's very interesting how even cigars are still trying to reduce the stigma because of the smell.
But and it's funny, man, because that's the with anything. If you take the stigma out of it, because think about it. I'll give you an example. Here in America, prostitution illegal.
Right.
Other countries, prostitution, that's just part of it.
Right.
Yeah.
Some places, opium dens.
Opium dens, yeah, absolutely.
Here, it's terrible.
It's illegal. It will get you a whole lot of years.
If you know what it is, opium is definitely another drug. But
right.
But they made it to where it's not an issue with them, so they don't so it's not perceived and looked at the same way.
Yeah.
It's just how we the position we put in and how we look at it, how we set it up. All right, it's basically, are we gonna have a problem with this or are we not?
Mm-hmm. And it's interesting because, you know, this whole idea of weed, you know, politically and even socially it's really starting to the scales are starting to tip within the past few years. You know what I'm saying?
It is.
Even when you start here in this red state of Texas, right? This super conservative state of Texas, politically and socially. Houston may not be conservative, but Texas.
One big
conservative state.
Yeah. Dallas is kind of conservative. Hey. San Antonio may not be conservative, but Texas is, you know what I'm saying, is conservative. So when you look at all of that, man, but even now, you know, certain parts of weed have been, the oil now has been legalized for medicinal purposes in research facilities.
True.
Out west, the states are like, what's good? Like, let's legalize this thing, because if you go out there, you're gonna smell it anyway. You know what I'm saying? Everywhere
500
you go,
different strands.
right? And it's crazy.
And then, man, it's crazy. It cuts down on a lot of violence because people ain't doing the foolish stuff to get it out there.
Yeah.
So,
and the research is very contradictory regarding whether it's a true gateway drug. You can find a study that says it is. You can find a study that says it isn't.
Hold on. Now I can honestly say I've known plenty of people who have just smoked and lost all ambition, who had all of who looked like they had all the potential and promise in the world, and they started smoking.
Smoked it away.
And you're just like, bro, what the hell happened to your life? There are people off the top of my head I can think of. But that being said, I know plenty of people who have also ruined their lives with alcohol.
Exactly.
It just
an addictive substance, period.
Yeah, so if you want to take one away, take the other one. If you want to have them both, have them both.
Yeah, they call that parity, man, for sure.
I've seen it on both ends, man. I've seen people drunk, driving, boom, tap the car, just become alcoholic. And I've seen people just stop going to class, smoking weed, everything. I'm like, bro, you got to get something. You got to get some get up and go.
So I had a college teammate, bro. If fam did not smoke before
I had a couple of teammates like that.
Hey, bro, he was trash. The minute he fired one up, like, we would ask him, did you smoke today? Because if he didn't, and he never got tested, I would never say his name in public. But thank God he never got tested by the NCAA. But if he like 2 or 3 meets, he did not smoke. We were like, what's going on? He was like, man, I ain't smoking. Say, bro, if you don't smoke, because he was a relay specialist, so it was other folks. You know what I'm saying? Depending on him.
And a college teammate,
bro. In college, it was crazy.
High before the game. Had to be high before the game. They said they calm their nerves.
I know people like that. I know people like that, and then it's crazy because it affects different people. Man, I got some partners that, like I said, they smoked and they didn't do nothing, and I had other partners that were just functional.
Yeah, right.
Like I've known functional alcoholics, I've known functional weed heads. They just.
I mean,
something they've enjoyed doing.
You start going to talking about folks on Wall Street and stuff like that. You get the functional cokeheads, right?
Cokeheads.
Who you telling?
Yeah, I'm saying. You know,
most definitely.
Yeah. So it's interesting. So will it become generally? Time will tell. I think it has the potential to.
Depends on how they present it to the public.
On their marketing.
Well, at first it got to be legalized everywhere. You know what I'm saying? For the stigma to be reduced.
Yeah.
The reason smoking cigarettes
because I'm gonna tell you,
it's legal.
You're right because
everybody can do it.
Because in LA, it's very much so gentlemanly.
Yeah, because everybody.
Colorado, very much so gentlemanly. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's not a
big deal. You just smoking.
Just like I said, the prostitution thing, Dominican Republic. Oh, you just got them a girl.
Yeah, you go to Brazil. It's just,
okay, yeah.
Part of the course.
It's just part of being the guy.
I've never been in Brazil. I don't know, Kira, baby. I love you. All right, but listen, I don't know.
I will say I have been in Dominican Republic. They was out there selling like hotcakes. Yeah, man. But that was just part of what they did there. That's just what was what. And it was nobody looked at you crazy. Like nobody looked at the women weird. Like that was just that was just part of the culture.
It's the oldest industry in the world.
The oldest
industry in the world, prostitution. We're gonna have to jump into that. That'll be a good show too. Talking about that from a gentlemanly standpoint.
Yeah, I won't be here.
Neither will I. No problem.
I ain't gonna bring no guest in or nothing like that.
So what you saying is,
I won't be here.
It will be. It might be a setup. You're right. It might be a setup for sure. For some drama at the crib.
Man down, brother.
Right,
Mayday.
Where's Mayday? Where's Mayday? So check it. So
not on that episode.
Right. Keep it pushing, man. This brother by the name of Tommy Hilfiger, iconic American designer.
Yeah.
Just released a new athleisure line. Launches Tommy Sport for men and women, new apparel line. It fuses the brand's classic American cool DNA. It really hits. It gives you old to when it first came out. Right? Yeah. Tommy Sport is iconic for the big flag, the Tommy flag, and the red, white, and blue.
I've seen a lot of people wearing them again.
I've seen a bunch of athletes wearing it.
Yeah, I just don't. I ain't gonna lie. I just don't like. I ain't got nothing to what they say. He said, didn't say. I just don't like how it looks anymore. I just always more of a Ralph Lauren fan and rocked with it. Because I don't like the big. They
call it logo mania.
I don't like that. So that's why.
So it's interesting you brought that up because the reason, first of all, I mean, Tommy makes some. If you sample this stuff, Ralph, which is his competitor, Nautica, which was a competitor before they went under.
Yeah, it was them three right around the same time.
Yeah. But even still, right now, it's really in terms of Perry Ellis. There aren't too many American designers, exactly Lacoste that are in that space.
But at that time frame, I would think of Polo, Hilfiger, Nautica. Those were the main three.
Agreed. No, for
when
sure.
they were tight, those
and we wore all three of them
at that time. Yeah,
for sure. But back in '96, there was this big rumor that went out that said that he went on Oprah. Right, it was talking about if he known minorities would have purchased his clothes, that he would not have made them. He would not become a designer. Well, so when I saw this article, I did some digging. I said, let me see, I never saw anything specifically about that. Did some digging, did some research, and everything that I found, even Oprah denied it. He did not go on Oprah. I can show y'all articles. He did not go on Oprah and say anything. The first time he ever went on Oprah
defending himself
was in 2007, 11 years after the alleged story, after the story came out that he allegedly said it on Oprah. Very interesting.
I always heard everybody say, I heard. You're right. I did say, I heard. But like I said, it would have made me no different because I didn't like the way it was going.
Exactly.
Anyway.
Right.
So, and when I did wear the Hilfiger stuff, it was never the stuff with the flag. It was the one that had the, I don't know what you would call it.
A little crest in the corner.
Thank you, Royce. I appreciate you. By Royce, bam. Not only physically strong, but mentally. I appreciate it. So, yeah, the crest was dope. But that's what I was into with. But like even even then I was more so of a
Yeah,
polo guy.
So for those of you who are listening, DM us. Let us know if you support Tommy or not. You know, I think it'll be an interesting question.
That'd be definitely a good question.
Yeah.
I literally didn't buy Hilfiger, and I would pass up Hilfiger
Same here.
if I would go out because of me hearing he said that. Now, I never heard personally. I never watched the interview. I never this and other. So it's like he said, it's just one of those things we heard he said. And that was basically it.
I did the same thing, but I said, let me do a quick look. Let me search for like 15 minutes. I could find nothing. I found an article where Oprah denied it, and he denied it on Oprah's show in 2007. He was like, I don't know where this came from. I never said it. He could be lying, but there's no proof. So at the end of the day, you know what I mean? Like I was like, wow. So I'm finna go to Macy's because I actually do have 2 Tommy Poplins. Well, one Oxford, one Poplin. I love them. Great quality. Especially when I got it.
What I will tell you is
good quality stuff.
Yeah. When you try to do certain pop colors, Tommy usually always have the colors. Mm-hmm. Like Ralph Lauren, of course, is my favorite of the two because their quality just their layering pieces. When you want to just
Ralph Lauren stuff lasts forever.
Yeah, but like Tommy, like certain colors of chino pants, like if they are a certain pop color, Tommy has that color before Ralph Lauren will, and so that's why I'm like, yeah. I would understand if he didn't say it. I would be kind of happy to go to Macy's or Dillard's and go cop me some tangerine slacks.
I'm gonna tell you something. We're gonna come back. We're gonna come back to what I'm about to say, but I'm just throwing it out in the stratosphere. I want to talk stratosphere, atmosphere, whatever one. I want to throw it out there. I'm curious. Why is it that I feel like other non-urban brands have more longevity than urban brands?
That's gonna be a topic for another show.
Yeah, I just wanted to put it out because I was saying when you was talking.
That'd be dope.
Because when we said Hilfiger and Tommy, I was like, yeah, I used to wear polo, and I was like, yeah, and Carl Kanai, and I was like, why didn't Carl
fail? He just
Carl tried to come back.
I said, why? I'm thinking, why didn't? Because they had polos. I'm like, why did we not rock with them longer? But go ahead and flip it to that. I just want to put that in for later show.
Listen, man, we're talking about all
that's
this.
Gonna be a dope show
for sure. We're talking about all this menswear fashion, but listen, fashion exists on both sides. In fact, this portion of the show is sponsored by Sessions Boutique, which is fashion is an expression, beauty is art. Define who you are and simply be is our vision. At Session Boutique, we believe our customers deserve the best experience. Therefore, we are committed to delivering only the top quality of clothing for you to choose from. Do you have a special event coming up? Are you planning a birthday and need that perfect diva dress? At Session Boutique, we offer wardrobe styling, fashion makeovers, and so much more. Go online today to book your free consultation. I'll say it again. Go online today to book your free consultation at shopsessionboutique.com. I done messed that up. I'm sorry. Shopsessionboutique.com.
And he was a college professor, guys.
I know. I know. But yeah, man, with that, man, I wonder, I was one of those guys too that was like, yeah. And we were at Macy's. My wife and I were at Macy's a few weeks ago, and the Tommy section, I was walking like, yo, look at this and look at that. And I was like, yeah, I got to pass on it. Mm-hmm. I'm going back.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you,
might get some money from it this week.
You know what I always wanted from Tommy Hilfiger though?
What's that?
And I hate I never got it. I always wanted this, and I even used to like. And whenever I used to see a girl with it, that like a dope girl with them bubble jackets.
Yeah. Yeah.
Them bubble jackets was the livest thing.
The bubble jackets and the bubble vest.
Man, I remember back home in San Antonio, we used to hit that. We used to hit the Martin Luther King March, which is the second largest march in the country. I'm just saying. So we used to be at the march. We'd be outside, and it's always cold because in January, man, you see them chicks in them Hilfiger bubble jackets with the J. What?
Yeah, I used to love the orange one and the yellow one. Those are my two favorite joints, man.
I'm talking about, it used to be like, that's back when they had like the lime green joints and the knee. Man, what?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Hey, so you know, I don't know. Are y'all gonna support Tommy after hearing this? Go do your research.
I want a bubble jacket.
Go do listen.
I want some tangerine slacks.
Well, hey,
we in there.
Keep an eye out for him.
He ain't say it.
I saw some tangerine slacks at it, and it was I looked at it and I was like, I bet that's Ralph Lauren. It had Ralph Lauren written all over it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It had Ralph Lauren written all over it. At the event.
Okay.
And Ralph Lauren, I was like, this is a whole polo unit. You can't tell me it isn't.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
It was put together very well. Yeah.
Good deal. So, you know, we've been talking about all this fashion, man. Tangerine slacks, right? All these loud and bright colors. It's springtime. Happy spring, fellas.
Oh, yeah, most definitely.
Spring started, March 20th?
March the 20th.
I've seen both dates.
It was March the 20th.
Okay, I mean,
that's why.
fine.
Hold on. That's why the Dapper Dialogues was placed on March the 20th, the first day of spring. I strategically did that.
There it is. Well, I love it. Listen, March the 20th. There it is. You heard it from
Yeah.
the militant gent. He just corrected your boy.
I definitely did that. It was March 20th. That was done purposely.
Yeah, man. Well, shout out to you for that, man. Spring. But 2 days before that was a phenomenal. It should have been.
You're right.
It should have been an
agree.
international holiday. Which was March 18th, my 37th birthday. Happy birthday to me.
Happy
you a
belated.
solid guy,
That's right.
man.
Appreciate you. But I think it's important to talk a little style and fashion, style real quick to our listeners and our viewers, and let's kind of give them some tips on how to spruce up the wardrobe for the spring, right? You know what I'm saying? And Nate, I know you're gonna love this part because after what I saw on the gram, you got a lot of knowledge, man.
Thank you for finally doing some research on your co-host. Appreciate that.
Bruh, I've been knowing you did. I think I was on that website, and I saw you the event stuff you've done. I
Man,
just looked at the
it's cool, bro. Like,
Hey man, I think he kind of had to do research on us to select us to be co-hosts on the show. I think
Yeah,
he
but
did
research.
something, right?
Nah,
Especially since you and I got so many partners. I did
that's
my
not
research.
that's not what happened, bro. What it was, he posted about the podcast like we want somebody else. So everybody that I knew that he knew, I said, yo, tag me.
He did.
On his
I
Instagram
had
just
my
to get his attention.
13 tags.
So I had people. So I had everybody tag me so he could see it.
So basically, he's saying that he kind of like
I stuffed the ballot box.
yeah.
All right, listen.
yeah.
He may have stuffed the ballot box, but that don't mean people go. That don't mean I voted. That it was gonna make me vote, right?
Hey, brother. Hey,
So I did my due diligence, King, and you here.
Hey, this is God given, man. You can't change none of that. So you had no control over it. I just helped push it in the right.
I had all the control over it, cuzzo. But what you got control over is how to you know what I'm saying, spruce up your wardrobe. And I think not the number one, but one thing I think that we do subconsciously, but people don't realize it, and it's really, really I think important for the spring, is to lighten up your denim.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? The dark denim, a lot of folks, because if you pay attention when you go to the retailers and to the stores, you start seeing less and less of the indigo washes and the navy washes of denims and stuff.
And I agree, but I will be honest with you. I do like, that's one thing that I do keep my wardrobe. Even though you should line up, one day I do keep my wardrobe all year long. It's a dark pair. I just like them because I feel like when you have to dress up, it look nicer when you're dressing it up.
I agree with that. I'm not saying get rid of them.
Yeah.
I'm saying put them into the rotation.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
So I definitely believe that, like lightening up everything, lightening up the weight of the fabric, lightening up the colors, all of that. All of
For
that.
sure.
most
Definitely agree.
For sure. What's your favorite denim, Nate? And you too, Royce. I think about it. Put you on the spot.
Favorite denim.
I start. My favorite denim brand and make is the most iconic to me and the most is Levi's. You can never. They got 19 different cuts, right? You know what I'm saying?
Levi's dope, man. Okay, I thought it was something. I thought the question was much harder than that. Okay, yeah. Nah, I like Levi's, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. I got on some pants right now. I don't even remember the brand. But I'm gonna get that back to you. I got them out of Marshalls. I was like, let me try them on because, like, with me and jeans, like, I just got it's. I think it's hard just to find a perfect fit.
Yeah, the cut
Find-
you need.
Find a perfect. I tell you this, J brand jeans makes
Yes.
they make
some good jeans.
they make a good pair of jeans. They make a real good pair, and this is very similar. That's why I like them.
Mm-hmm.
But man, Levi's are dope, man. Like,
For sure. Before you answer, I'm gonna tell you what brand fits me the best. Thank God I know how to take care of my clothes. Forever 21
Really?
fits me perfectly by being athletic, perfectly, bro. It's very interesting. I got 4 pair.
I actually have
That's a good
nothing from Forever 21.
I got 4
I got
pair.
quite a few shirts, t-shirts.
I'm not
and stuff.
surprised. I
Yeah,
feel like
right.
you would be. You
Yes,
would.
for
and
sure.
it's not. I just
Oh,
feel
no,
like you
Is
would.
he a t-shirt? Yeah, he a
I
screen
shop
T guy,
around.
right? Yeah, no doubt.
Dang, favorite pair because when I'm trying to do some kind of preppy, kind of casual, I love J. Crew's jeans because they got like 6 or 7 different
But
fits.
J. Crew makes. I like their stuff.
I like
just
the
brand.
as a
and I love how they
as
put
a
their
whole.
outfits together.
You know what I like? I especially like the stuff like around like the fall and the winter time.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I like their stuff a lot. J.
You know who
Crew-
I like
yeah,
that?
they put their stuff together very well.
You know who I like to put stuff.
You know they have a lady is their actual visual designer as far as dressing the models.
Wow.
Everything is a lady.
Oh, okay.
I'm
Yeah.
with it.
But I
Shout
like
out to her.
J. Crew is solid. I always have those
And then
stuff.
I like Hudson. Hudson has
Yeah,
very good
I
jeans.
got 2 pair of Hudson. Yeah,
Shoot.
I got 1 pair of Hudson from Buffalo Exchange. Shout out to
Yeah.
Buffalo Exchange.
PRPS.
Don't know who
I
those
love PRPS jeans. And then Fear of God.
are. You like Fear of God everything.
Yeah, I like Fear of God everything, but I'm trying to figure out what's in my rotation, and it's Hudson. Oh, and G Star makes good jeans.
They do.
G Star makes. It's just that It was. I still got them from like 2 and 3 years ago.
I'm about to say, I ain't heard that in a while, but I remember they did have.
But
good quality.
G-Star. So I still have those actually.
But thing is, but with good jeans, man, if you find them, they'll like.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's why. That's why I like. That's why I like J.
I've had jeans back in the day that went out of style. I just made sure I wore my shirt untucked so you couldn't see what they were because they still fit great.
Perfectly.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Bro, I had some.
I got some Rockin' Republics like that.
I had some black Hill. Shout out to them.
I got on Mech right now.
Oh, MEKs. I remember the Mechs.
Right now.
Hey,
I had on some black Hilfiger jeans. I remember, bro, I got these in the 10th grade, and they were still dope. Man, that little part that swooped, man, I cut that part off so you couldn't see that it was Hilfiger. It was still rock because they hadn't faded.
Yeah.
They were amazing,
And,
man.
and even the beauty about fading now, because the stress is all the rave right now, you perfect. So even if some denim does fade or if it gets some,
Ain't nothing wrong
the
with it.
holes and the
It give
distress,
it character.
It give it more
at
character.
that time, they were still jet black. I just changed from throwing a polo on to throwing a white tee with it. It was perfect.
Absolutely.
Man. It was perfect.
Absolutely. So what we're talking about sprucing up your wardrobe for the spring, gentlemen. You also, and Nate alluded to this, swap your heavy sweaters for thinner ones, but you can still layer. I think it's important. Now, we're in Houston, so layering is a little bit difficult. You got to be.
But I'm gonna layer.
But you know,
You gonna get these layers.
We're on the World Wide Web, and
Really?
no, for sure, people are listening and watching us all over the country. So it's still cold in some places, or it's cooler in
It's
some
cold.
places.
It's cold out there.
Yeah. So I think layering is a good idea, man, and just leave the cashmere at the crib. You know what I'm saying? Go now, right? And go to the 100% cotton, or leave the wool at the crib now. If it's not that hot. And do something thinner. But this portion of those are the remedies that you need, right? This portion of the show is sponsored by The Remedy. When you are looking to hear the best of neo soul, R&B, house classic, and rare grooves, then look no further than The Remedy. The Remedy is a radio program that specializes in soul-stirring, soothing oral elixir that you need to get you through your workday, through your commute, through your workout, or just when you need time to relax and catch a vibe. Your home for grooves to soothe is hosted by the Sphere's very own Mr. Goodbar and broadcasts on KPFT 90.1 FM in Houston every Wednesday from 12 to 2. Every Saturday from 6 to 8 p.m. Central Standard Time on the HD2 channel or World Wide Web at kpft.org/listen. Make The Remedy your source for soothing soul sounds. Mr. Goodbar being there cutting up. Make sure you go check him out. Also, number 3, exchange your coat. No, I think we haven't. No, we don't. Exchange your coat for a trendy jacket. You know what I'm saying? Like your overcoat. Like if you got a lace with overcoats,
But
get
you
a
know
nice trendy jacket.
that don't really apply to us here.
I
in
know.
Texas.
I'm not talking about
Yeah,
necessarily
but-
in Texas.
it's I'm gonna tell you, like
in Dallas it does a little bit because it's still a little cool right now.
I'm gonna tell you where that'd be perfect at, like the Bay Area, cause the wind popping off the water. Because we was there in August for a wedding, my cousin's wedding, and we needed windbreakers and long sleeves. So like in that area, yeah,
Right.
but like out here, not so much.
Yeah, no, for sure.
I'm still gonna wear it though.
Yeah, I'm gonna figure it out.
I'm telling you now.
I'm gonna figure it out. Like I'll put on something light, even if it's hot, depending on if I'm going inside. And I'll pull it back off. Number 4, embrace the moto. We got an image for this one. Embrace the moto or denim jacket because it goes with anything. You know what I'm saying? Especially a denim jacket. I think that's one of my favorite pieces. Right?
Yeah.
Is a denim jacket. You can put it on with a tie. You can put it on with.
They look terrible. I love them, but I can't find one that looks good.
Yeah, you said that once before.
I'm gonna
bruh.
tell you, but when I do, I'm gonna wear the bad boy with swimming trunks, a suit.
About a good
I
10
know,
denim
like
jackets.
I get angry every time I see one. Like I can never get one that fits me right, and I love them, bro.
Yeah.
I told you I got a line, brother. He looks great in every one. I hate it.
Right.
I'm so jealous of him.
Right.
He makes him look amazing,
Yeah,
bro.
sometimes I buy in the same shade. It could possibly be the same exact denim jacket. I buy one in a large and one in an
I
extra.
know, cause you
large.
layer. I remember you told me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so,
depending
yeah.
on how you gonna layer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so
I got a bunch.
now
of
it's my largest.
Yeah.
I got like 5 of them. I got in rotation ready with some track pants and some nice little casual sneakers.
Bro, my boy B
Kill
Smith.
it.
My boy B Smith kills him. I'd be so envious. I'd be like, oh.
Yeah.
Gosh.
And I love the denim vest too. So I got like 4 or
Yeah.
5 denim
Yeah.
vests too. A couple with some hoods on it. I love the denim. You know,
I'm trying to. You know what I want, man? And this is a buy that I think about every year, and I kick myself that I should have bought. First person I saw wearing it was Jim Jones. So the sleeves were leather, but then the rest of the jacket was denim.
Mm-hmm.
Urban Outfitters had one, and I don't know why I didn't get it. I was like, yo, I'm going to go home or do something. And I never made it, and it was gone. I haven't seen it since. And that's the jacket I still want to.
You got one like that, don't you?
Probably so.
I think we took a picture. I was stalking your gram trying to find some images today, and I think I saw one like that. I think we took a picture.
So he's just not getting to know people. Thank you for the.
Well, and I've been saw Caleb's, and I've been researching his gram.
As
so,
you should.
You
See,
know, I guess.
apparently, me and you do our due diligence.
Yeah.
Caleb, on the other hand.
Here we go.
But like I said, and I was playing devil's advocate. Like I said, he had to have chosen, so I think he did a little bit. I think he did just enough, because us as men, a lot of times we do just enough. They'd be like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna see about 10 posts. Yeah, Nate cool. All right, Royce cool.
I feel you. So that,
and then we were the best choice out of the rest of the bunch. So.
If that's the case, that also
He
says
probably did the eye test,
that also says the other dudes got X'd out in 10 or less posts, and that's terrible. Fresh out the gate, bam, y'all suck. Get out of here. That's what he basically said. I didn't say that. Royce just said
I
that.
wasn't. No, you said that. All I said.
Listen, you play the first 7 minutes of the quarter of the game bad. What your coach gonna do?
Yeah, he taking you out.
All right, cuz. So
My high school coach.
Not if you the star, baby. He gonna let you ride it out.
I ain't know if y'all was facts on that one for sure. So number 5, right? Add color to your looks. Add a pop of color.
Oh yeah.
We got an image to really highlight this.
Yeah,
it's
really
springtime.
It's springtime, man. I say a lot of that, man. People call it Easter colors. People say the pastels. Like I like the lighter shades of blue, the pinks.
Look at my guy.
Hey man, check that out. That's nice. I didn't know he was
my guy.
I didn't know he was putting me on there, but like the lighter shades of purple, the art, the neon color. Cause spring and summer colors. Let's be honest, they're interchangeable. Summertime they're just a little bit. Well, I feel like the spring, I feel like they're a little bit softer.
Yeah.
Summertime they're more so
bolder.
bah!
They're bolder.
But it's the brighter color stuff. Like
Absolutely.
That. So,
and it really works. Especially, it's easy to do that if you're in corporate America, and that's one of the reasons why I put you in the suit up there, Nate. Because if you're in corporate America, you change your shirt and your tie, you got a whole different suit on.
Mm-hmm.
You got a whole different suit on.
That is true.
You know
man.
what I'm saying?
My brother taught me that at church when I was a kid, man. I remember. It's funny, Mr. Raymond Granson on RVG Radio, if you hear or wherever you at, man. I remember I was like, hey, man, how many suits you got? And he was just like, man, well, I only have about 10 or 12 suits. He says, but I have about 100 ties.
Right.
And I was just like, it's literally like my mind was blown. He was like, yeah, he said, I wear white shirts and I have about 100 ties. That's another thing that got me into the whole WJ Nasta. He said, you flip your ties out, it makes it seem like you got a whole fresh unit. That's how I used to do the same thing with my kicks when people was wearing white tees and jeans. I didn't change my kicks like people would your tie. Like I flip this around, it looked like it's a whole completely different unit.
Absolutely.
But really, I'm still wearing the same main pieces, just that, yeah.
And, we talked about layering earlier. Another way to layer it, especially in the rain, in the springtime, it rains a lot. It's a lot more rainy. Is get you a nice unlined raincoat. We got an image for this one as well. Nice unlined raincoat to lay on
check
top
out
of.
The guy, Body by Roy.
You know what I'm saying? And the beauty about raincoats is you can wear them with any look.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You can wear street.
It was cold that day though.
You can wear, but you lay it up. You got like 12 layers.
Is the hoodie separate or is that kind of like?
No, that was a totally different hoodie.
Okay.
And then that was a totally different
button down, and then a shirt up under it.
Yeah, that was a totally different extended tee too.
So the sleeves, cause I see different colors. Is that part of the jacket? Or that's
it's a bomber trench. Okay. So it's bomber jacket on the sleeves, and then the coat is trench.
Okay, I saw that too. I saw the different. The different colors or whatever.
Yeah. Alpha Industries. I
messed that all up. But I'm glad you brought it because I meant to ask you that. I was looking at that probably like maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago. I was like, man, I wonder what type of coat that is.
What you say the brand was?
Alpha Industries.
Oh, Alpha, yeah. Yeah. So if you throw on a nice raincoat, you can put it on with a tee and some jeans. You can put it on with a full suit. You can put it on with your some sweats. Like it really don't matter. You know what I'm saying? You can even throw it on if you're trying to be super fly and you got it like that. You can throw it on with some shorts. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And it'll work if you know what you're doing.
But it's funny because here it's a fine line because it might be raining, but it be hot because it's humid and you be sticky, but then you try to be dry, but you don't be dry. Because you're getting wet, but you don't want to be wet, but then you're not dry. But if y'all live in Houston, y'all know what I'm talking about.
Right. Yeah. That's why I said unlined, right? Because you got the ones that are unlined, right? Or you got if you get high end, you got the ones that you can pull the line, the London fogs, you can pull the lining out. But go listen. The best place I'm telling y'all right now, the best place to find a dope trench coat, raincoat unlined is the thrift store. They are full of them. Now you might have to. go to a couple to find your fit and your size, but they are full of them for $25, $30. I'm telling y'all, go thrifting. All right, the last one. Get your sneaker game in order.
Oh yes, most definitely.
Get your sneaker game in order. Springtime, the boots are going to go home. Unless you can talk about some rain boots or something like that. You're gonna put the boots up. You can put all that up. You can start pulling out your icy whites. All that kind of deal. You can start pulling out your lighter, louder colors and stuff that you don't necessarily want to get wet in the snow or the mud and stuff like that. And you can start to make sure your sneaker game is in order. Pull them out.
True. I can do that.
I don't think I personally don't think they should ever go in. But some guys subscribe to the ideology that it's winter or it's fall, so I gotta go boot heavy, and that's cool. Do your thing.
It don't be cold enough out here for us.
Yeah, it don't. That's probably why.
Not
Maybe if I was up
heavy,
north, I might.
I got 2 pairs, but I got some Timbs and I got like some real nice leather Chelsea joints.
Yeah,
I had some Docs, but
I don't know how many.
By the time I figured out where they were, I couldn't go back.
I got too many pair of boots to try to count. I don't know, but I wear boots in the summer. But that's
nothing wrong with it.
Yeah,
you seem like you would.
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong. It depends on where you're going. There ain't nothing wrong with it actually.
Nah,
I wear boots with my shorts the whole night.
Yeah.
I
that
love
boy
it.
got the Jodeci going.
You seem like you would do that too. Now you can
Listen.
take that as a compliment, or as an insult, whatever you prefer. But you seem
No,
like you wear boots.
No, it's not. It's not about
being
It's
fired.
not about a compliment or insult. It's just the truth.
Nah,
It's just the truth.
It's different, but I had a homie. He was real big on that, like the jeans and the shorts and stuff. Yeah.
Hey, listen, you gotta be confident and comfortable in what you're wearing. And we talk about getting the sneaker game in order. March is an interesting month. You put me onto this, Royce.
He didn't know this, ladies and gentlemen.
I sure did not. I sure did not. I had no idea March was Air Max month.
Yes, sir.
And it's March 26th is the Air Max day.
Yep.
The first time I said Air Max, just now I said Air Max. The Dallas comes out sometimes. It comes out. Forgive me.
Yeah.
But even people who say Air Max know when Air Max day is.
No, they don't. I guarantee you, more people don't know it than you think. I guarantee. Do a poll. Do a poll.
No.
On your social media.
But you're a self-proclaimed sneaker guy, so people who are
I didn't say sneakerhead though. It's a difference.
people who are in the
Levels to
sneakers,
this.
they know.
Yeah, people in the no. First you said everyone. Now people in the sneakers. Which one is it?
No.
That's what you first you said everyone. Now you said people in the sneakers.
I didn't say everyone. Actually, what I said was
We can play the tape back. You said everyone.
I said people who say Air Max. That's what I said. I said they know what it
You
is.
did. Facts. You did.
Yeah.
You did.
Yeah,
You
brother.
did. I admit when I'm wrong, Pop. You did.
Bro, I got a memory like
March 26th.
I got a memory like a
It is.
blessed
It
elephant.
is.
Man.
So it's an annual celebration of Air Max that occurs again on March 26th. The day the Air Max 1, one of my favorites, came out, right? Back in 87, I think is when it came out.
Red and white joints.
The red and white
It was
absolutely.
it was a-
87.
The classics.
Yeah, classics, bro.
Got those.
Classics. Leading up to Air Max Day, Nike often drops several limited Air Max collaborations and re-releases classic models. Although Nike has stated that Air Max Day 2019 will be focused on their new Give Fresh Air initiative, there will be a release. There still will be a release as the Air Max 180 BLN is scheduled to drop exclusively in Berlin, Germany. It's only in Berlin.
Well,
I saw him today.
So I know what the 180 is. What's the color gonna be? 'Cause I know exactly what the 180 is.
It's got a little orange. It's got a little black in it. I saw them earlier today, and they're gonna be Berlin only.
Because the 180s originally were like a cream with the
Yeah.
pink and the
Yeah,
blue,
with the pink
and it was
and
a
the blue.
black one that had like a glowing, whatever that glow in the dark color is like that.
And I
Tho-
got the sunset ones.
So those were the 180s, and
They came out about a year and a half ago, actually.
okay. But I remember when I first saw them, I saw them back when they started dropping all the Air Maxes again. It was probably like 2000. Man, if I could tell you when it was, because I know when we got them. It was 2005. It was fall 2005 when they came back out.
They
Yeah.
re-released about a year ago.
That's dope. That's dope. And so have a Nike Day Air Max pack releasing next year as well. The collection features 3 iconic Air Max models, including the 1s, 95s, and the 97s.
Yeah, I got the ones from this year that have a Nike Day.
Yeah, you did.
Those are.
The 97s look the best to me, but I got so many pairs of 97s, so I had to get the ones.
So
What are your favorites?
So okay, it depends on the color segue. So on the 97s, it's the original joints, the silver with the red check.
Yeah.
Okay.
The ones, it's the red and whites. The 95, it's the one that what
The Volt ones. It's probably the Volt ones, the originals, the OGs.
Yeah.
Those are the best ones, bro.
Yeah.
Those are
Yeah.
the original ones. For those are the best ones. And I'm gonna go ahead and throw the '90s in there. They're the ones with the infrared ones, the black ones. Those are the best ones, bro.
Yeah, for me, it's obviously
ones.
the ones.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, you can go no wrong with the 95s, and then the 98s. Oh God, I'm blanking right now. The four bubble, the 98s.
Yeah.
What's the name of them? Super.
Oh, the Air Max Plus or something like
The
that.
Air Max Plus,
Air
yes, Air Max Plus.
Yeah, I know
and the reason why, 'cause I'm a runner guy, so and then my honorable mention though, I don't know if y'all remember these. 97 Air Max Tri-X.
I had to see 'em.
It's kind of like a dash shoe, but it's
I gotta see 'em.
Air Max
I'ma tell
Tri-X.
you, slept on
TRIAX.
because most people ain't gonna remember those. What we was talking about earlier unless they pull it up. But the 93s, the white with the
Yes.
turquoise and the
Turquoise,
black,
yeah.
I had those too. The white and turquoise,
Yeah.
fire.
My three. Gold Air Max 97s.
Okay.
The metallic gold
Those-
Air Max.
Those I like both of them, but I don't know why I like the silver ones. Though.
Yeah, no, the silver ones are the first ones that were released, so that's why. Those are dope as well. Them Air Max 90 Independence Day came out, I must say, about 5 years ago. It was a red, white, and blue pair. I got the red pair, then Kanye won, and the price just skyrocketed.
Well, of course.
So I had the red pair, and then I lucked up on the blue pair, but the red pair are my favorite pair. And then that's when he came with the thing of, okay, you know what, I'm gonna come out with these red October Yeezys because he had made the color red just popular.
I remember
And
he was
then-
rocking the suit on the MTV Awards, all red.
yeah, all red. And then
And he had the shag going.
these ACG Air Max ones.
Yes, sir.
Can I say this?
Forgot about those.
I got them.
I
I
forgot
got them. You
about
can't
those.
find them nowhere. And it's that Phoenix Sun
Yes.
colorway.
I
ACG.
forgot
Got the
about those.
purple. They purple on. Yes.
You know what?
Yes.
I had some. Matter of fact, these bad boys got stolen from me.
Yeah.
Out of the locker at 25 Fitness. I had some ACG Nikes, man, Air Max. They were great, and it was Phoenix Suns color like
Yeah.
purple and orange in the airbag.
I posted them on my
Man,
I wear them maybe about once
they were like
every
nine-
year and a half or so.
And I'm gonna tell you, but ACG, like if you going for like that 90s flair,
Oh, they came back hard.
ACG, because matter of
All
fact,
conditions gear, baby.
matter of
They
fact,
came
you
back
remember?
hard for the past 2 years now.
Matter of fact, I put in our Slack. I posted them 3 shoes. Them
You
brown,
did.
the brown,
You did.
those ACG.
Yeah.
So ACG had a lot of dope 90s gear.
Yeah, that's what I'm
ACG
saying.
was
This
the truth,
spring,
man.
I got my ACG shorts with my long tights to go up under it, and I got the 5-panel cap. I'm gonna roll it up. Yeah,
ACG, like that's like, when I think
Yeah.
of like 90s kids, I think of ACG.
So when you look up and it is March 26th, man, make sure you pull out. Listen, go get your toothbrush, your 409, your suede cleaner, get everything you need to make sure your shoes is on point,
Most
right?
def.
Pull them out at the March 26th. Hashtag Air Max Day or National Air Max Day, and it's gonna go crazy. I'm telling you, search the hashtag, follow the hashtag on the ground, and it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, it's gonna be dope. I'm looking. I'm trying to figure out which ones I'm gonna wear now.
Right. Yeah, it's been a phenomenal show, fellas. Appreciate y'all coming
Yes,
in. I've been
sir.
hanging out, man. It's been we ain't all been together in a few weeks because
Yeah.
life be happening.
Yeah.
You know. But let the folks know how they can follow you, Nate.
I'm at WJ Knots everything. Just in case you are unfamiliar, WJ Knots is the brand that I own. I will be letting you guys know more so in the future about the next Dapper Dialogue. Like I said, that'll be May 14th, but leading up to it, we'll keep giving you guys information. And I also will be having the WJ Knots spring pop-up shop because I'll be introducing all the spring patterns and colors and stuff for the brand.
I just can't wait till you get these pans cropping because I'm getting a bunch of pans from.
Man, I'm working on it. It's a lot, but I'm working on it.
Yeah.
We're designing and stuff right now. So
Yeah, that's gonna be dope. Well, I'm Royce Thomas. You can follow me on IG, Body by Royce, and then also on Facebook. My name is Royce Thomas on there as well.
Holla at your boy Kalen Laws, aka Senor Wapo. That's SENORGUAP0713. Holla at your man. This has been a phenomenal episode. Hope you guys got something out of it, got something good. Stay tuned. We're going to keep giving you the freshest content online and over the airwaves. Listen, you can keep it gangster or you can keep it gentlemanly, but you must always keep it G. Till next time.
yeah, love all y'all. Black love. Mwah. Bang.